Hello. So, in talking about teaching, we never know what kind of students you're going to have come through your door and come into your classroom. So, it's always good to be super prepared with a lot of different types of tools that could be very beneficial to you. And one tool that I have discovered is Google Translate. This tool is a really beneficial tool that can translate documents all the way to whole web pages for students to be able to read and access depending on what their primary language is. So I just wanted to show you some of the cool tips and tricks that you can use Google Translate for. So in order to access Google Translate, you're just going to want to type into your Google bar, Google Translate, and it pops right up. So you have this quick one here, or you can actually go to the web page. I suggest going to the actual web page for it. So here you can type in basic sentences that will translate the English language to a different language. So I have chosen French. You can have it play back to you. They can listen to it. So this is one basic way that you can use it. Some of the other really cool ways that I have found would be, one is using a website. So if you click on this website button and you have a specific website that maybe you use in school quite a bit, but you know your student is having trouble understanding and reading the content because it's in a different language. So the first one we use is Let's Go Learn as a website. So if you click in Let's Go Learn and you hit this button here, type that in. Actual website here. It will bring you to the website, but then it translates the website to a language that they would be able to understand. And this in of itself is so important because it allows students to have access to content that is on their level while they are trying to learn a different language. Maybe they're really struggling. Maybe you don't have the tools set up for an ESL teacher to come in and help these students. This is something that you can do as a teacher right in your classroom to get started with teaching that student right away. You can also translate documents. So if you have a specific document that you've been working on, or a homework page, or something you really want them to read, you can save it to your computer. You can browse the content. Click on the document that you want that to translate. Hit the translate button. Download translation. It'll come down here. And then it'll load the document so that way the student can read it, but it'll be in the language that they need it to be in so that they can understand it. So just give this a moment, and then right there it is translated into the information that they need, but in a language that they will be able to understand so they can get started right away learning in your classroom. Teachers, I really think you should use this tool, especially if you have students who have different primary languages from multiple countries or areas. I think this is such a great tool, and the options are endless. You can even use it as a teaching tool for students in class if you are trying to teach them maybe some basics of Spanish, or you're introducing them to French and it's part of a high school curriculum class. This is a really great website that they can use to help them with different projects and to help them further understand the language.